When we first got the project, I was very worried because it's commissioned by a government agency. Government agency equals very institutional, very boring, very rigid. But I was surprised that the reason we were picked was because they wanted the opposite of all that. So that was cool. But still, in any project, I'm always anxious because I know every project is hard. So it wasn't like I was like, yay, let's make this. It was more of like brainstorming and worrying that we are able to stay on budget and on schedule. But when this project came in, we were finishing up our last film, Hayop Ka. So I needed external talent to help us put this together. So I worked with mainly Rob Cham, who is a great comic book illustrator, to bounce around ideas on what to present to NCCA. We were also helped by Charlene Sawit, who wrote the script for Saving Sally, my other film, and we were also helped by Kevin Raimundo, another great comicero. They helped us out in the concept stage since we knew that we needed to talk about Filipino values and how best to teach it. We always needed an interesting character who would need to learn these values. So we proposed different characters. One was a young child adventurer who traveled through time. That was meant to be like a young Rizal who fast forwarded to the future and learned all about the Philippines. And then another concept was a robot that an old scientist built, and he had to learn how to be human. And another one was, I think, a high schools of Tikbalangs and Manananggals who had to learn what it was like to be a Filipino and stop eating them. I remember our main style peg that got everybody on the same page was this YouTube video of a cat talking about his day and how miserable he is with humans. So that was all we needed, just the diary of a grumpy cat. And when a concept was chosen and we need to write scripts, I went straight to Carla Vergara, who I'm collaborating with on another film because we already know how to work together. So he took our stories, then structured it, gave it dialogue, and fleshed out the characters. As for the voice, I worked with Manny, who is my old friend and producing partner for many different projects. And he's not really a VO talent, but what I did was I recorded different VO talents and I asked him for one sample for variety, but his voice was chosen by the committee. Thankfully, we had already completed a film during the harshest part of the lockdown. We've already adapted our team to working from home and working remotely. So it was easy integrating this to the new normal. Since this is still a project, it was getting all the stakeholders' approval at the different stages. So that was the challenge, as with any commission project. As for internally, work-wise, we thankfully just finished working on another long-form project about a cat. So you can say we have cat expertise. So it was easy to roll into this. It was just making sure that we keep within budget and within schedule. Hopefully, if his adventures continue, he'll meet other aliens from his homeworld who also needs to learn stuff, or he'll meet new human beings who would challenge him or be the one who want to enslave him. I don't know. So just more hijinks and more kabalastugan. We hope you're as excited as we are for this series. Panoorin po natin ang General Tuna at subaybayan ang adventures niya. Maraming salamat for supporting Filipino animation at mabuhay!